wasn't that bad. It was that bad, girl. Like, bro, you were holding the nigga's dick. The way that I put your phone
All right, I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man, we're back with another lesson, and this one's going to be titled Shameless Eve, Nothing New. All right, now, she could have been a Hamite. We don't know. But these are Nigerians, and we know that a lot of, the Southern Kingdom, Nigerians are most of them are Southern Kingdom. If not most, some. Okay? So you saw what happened, okay? She got brought to the stage by this famous Nigerian singer, okay? And she did her thing, man. She didn't have no regard that her man was there. Her husband, bringing shame to him. He became a laughing stock. Okay, walking away, everybody else laughing. Even her friends were telling her, man, that was bad. That was real bad. And she's sitting there like she ain't do nothing. Okay. This is what Evil E has taught our woman to be. See, only in this place you can get away with that. All right, I guarantee back in her country, okay, she'll be found somewhere. Okay, you go to any of the Latin tribes, countries, or these other third world countries, all right, that shit don't fly, man. You're gonna find this woman with flies coming out of her mouth, open, with her mouth open and her eyes just staring at the sky, man. Okay, this is the judgment that's brought upon these women in these third world countries, okay? But here in America, with that liberty that they give these women, okay, and the protection, right, from Evil E, they get away with these things, man. You see? And the man's strength is taken away. You see? He couldn't do nothing but laugh, but you could see it was like a painful laugh, shaking his head, all right? And she didn't care. She was living it up for the moment, okay? She didn't care. Now what, though? All right? That man don't give a damn about you. It ain't like he gonna make a life with you, okay? But now you compromise what you did have. You see? But you women are dumb. That's why the Lord said you women are void of understanding, right? That's why in the garden, the serpent got to you, right? And not the man, okay? Because you have no wisdom, all right? And then that's why Evil E got to you as well, to destroy our nation. All right? Shameless Eve, man. Nothing new. Nothing new. So we're going to start off with some scriptures. We're going to jump around in Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach. All right, so we're going to jump around in this book mostly for this lesson. But Eve is something else, man. The Lord need to bring judgment upon Eve, man. These women are not going to get in order in Babylon, man. So we're going to go to the book of Ecclesiasticus in chapter 25. Let's start at verse 13.
There's a book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman.
You see, so give me any plague, okay, but the plague of the heart, which is the mind, all right? Okay? And any wickedness, right? But the wickedness of a woman, okay? That jealousy could drive a man mad, okay? I'm pretty sure if that guy had the opportunity at that moment, I don't know what type of spirit the Lord put on him. Hey, but the Lord could put the spirit on a man to bug out and kill you right there. These women are wicked. And they don't care about your feelings. Oh, they act like nothing is wrong, man. No accountability. Who that remind you of? Evil E, right? They do things, right? They rape, robbed, murdered, and they still walk around with their head up high, right? With their pointy nose pointing to the sky, as if they ain't do nothing wrong. You see, these women have become prideful, just like Evil E, man. You see? And that's why. Give me any wickedness, right? But the wickedness of a woman, man. Okay? But this is what we're going to have to deal with until the Lord returns as punishment. Dealing with these damn wicked hyena women, man. You see? Come on, let's jump down. Jump down to 16.
I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
You see, so I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Right? You see, and you seen that man walk away. Okay? Hopefully he'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with that woman. You know? Had him walking the walk of shame. Like I said, while everybody laughing at him, right? You see? Go ahead.
The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
You see? And that man, you know, was amongst people that he knew. Okay? You know, because her friends knew him. You see? And he had to walk away with his head down. Right? That was a bitter walk, man. You see? These women don't give a damn, man. Alright?
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Okay, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And the wages of sin is death, man. Okay? And all wickedness, it said all wickedness is little, but to the wickedness of a woman. Okay? You saw that without question, man. She was happy to run up there. Right? Without not once thinking, what will my husband think, man? You know? Is this going to hurt him? You know? How much shame am I going to bring to my husband? You know? How the hell can you walk down the street knowing you've done this? Okay, now everybody looking at your husband like some punk. You know? You see? All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man. Right? So, we're going to get one more on this chapter. Let's jump down to verse 24.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
See, of the woman came the beginning of sin, okay? Who's that, man? Eve, right?
And through her we all died.
See, and through the woman we all die, man. Okay, this wicked ass serpent, man. She's a serpent as well, man. There's an article out there if you want to look it up. A book, actually. You can look it up. You could even Google it. It'll give you like a insight on what the book's about. It's called Satan's Secretary. Let's talk about the woman, right? How the woman was used against the man. Okay? What man? The Jake, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay?
Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get a bride.
You see? And that's what happens, man. When you give these women liberty, look what she doing. She going on stage, acting a fool. Okay? She probably lost a good man. And I'm not saying good in a scriptural way. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe he loved her, in a worldly way, but hey, it's better than what that man on stage is giving her, which he brought shame upon her and her husband. Okay? You see, but with liberty, this is what happens. You know? These women are running around rampant, doing whatever they want, dressing promiscuous, okay? Jumping from man to man with no repercussion, okay? Because Evil E promotes this, and they're the poster child of this lifestyle, okay? Especially you so-called blacks and Hispanic women, man. All right? Guys, the Evil E has used your beauty, okay? And turned it into what he turned it to, man. Okay? You guys have become monsters. You see? Go ahead.
If she go not as thou wouldest have her, Cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, Salakia, and let her go.
You see, and let her go, man. And Lord willing, that man never returned to that woman. You know? Lord willing, that woman gets her judgment, man. You see? I'm tired of all these women, bro. And this is just scratching the surface to what these women do. All right? These women are wicked as hell. You see? All this liberty that they got out here, right? And in this Babylon the Great, right? The great whore, the great harlot, okay? This is what it promotes. This is where you get status. This is what they call, getting status. Where the more adultery you commit, the more applauded, you are, right? The more attention you get, okay? The more recognition for your wickedness, right? You become higher ranked out there in the streets, okay? You see? That's why the Lord got to bring fire upon this place, all right? And he's going to burn the wig off you so-called blacks and Hispanic women, man, okay? Like I said before, man, it ain't going to be funny, right? When you're not going to be all dolled up, right? You don't got your long eyelashes, put on anymore, your fake nails, your fake hair, right? Okay? You can't keep up with your lifestyle, right? Child support, no longer, programs are no longer in effect, or Section 8 or subsidized housing. That's coming. That's coming. Okay? So you women are going to feel it more than the men. Because men can deal with hardship. Men were built, right, to survive these times. Okay? Not you women. That's why you need, a woman needs a man for a covering. All right? But you women with this bullshit tough talk, right? Because you guys have been pampered here in America, all right? Independent women. We're going to see how independent you're going to be in these days, okay? That woman right there, we're going to see if she's going to be looking for that singer, or if she's going to be looking for her husband, all right? But Lord willing, it's too late, man, because the way that she just ran up there with no mercy, no regard to her man, I hope that's the same way he never looked back at her, man. I hope that's the same way he don't regard her pain, right, in due time, man. Okay? So, we're going to go now to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, and start at verse 1.
There is a book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, and verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife.
See, a virtuous wife, and when you see that word virtuous, it means moral, right? Right? Basically, a good woman, man, with morals. All right? She's dressed up well, right? She not lusting after other men. She's there for you, okay? She's a comforting woman, okay? You see, because you don't have to worry about her, committing adultery, okay, going behind your back. All right? A virtuous woman is going to be there for you. Go ahead.
For the number of his days shall be doubled.
You see, you don't have to deal with the stress. Okay? She is comfort to you, man.
A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
You see? You shall fulfill the years of your life in peace, man. You're not going to have to be hearing rumors or seeing your woman go on stage with a famous rapper or a singer or whatever he is, okay? Going to these parties, right? Girls' night out, hot girl summer. You don't have to worry about none of that with a virtuous woman, okay? But that woman was far from virtuous, okay? Only in the kingdom you're going to find a virtuous woman. Why? Because we're in a sinful kingdom right now. We are in a wicked kingdom, okay? Ran by evil E. Okay? And just like they got to her in the garden, they got to her here in Babylon. Right? So you're not going to find a virtuous woman out here. Okay? And I'm not saying that you sisters out there ain't trying. I'm not saying that you sisters, there's not maybe a virtuous woman amongst the sisters. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. Because Lord willing, this word, has brought our sisters back, that are really in this in truth and sincerity, right? To serve the Lord and change their ways, Okay? But without this word, there's no way you're going to be virtuous. Okay? So, let's jump down to verse 7.
That is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
All right, now, imagine holding a scorpion, right? What do you think that scorpion's going to do? Okay? And you're going to feel that pain, man. You see? So that man, it was like holding a scorpion, okay? Because he left with pain, man. He left with shame, you know? You could tell that he was hurt. All right? Go ahead.
A drunken woman in a gutter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame.
You see, she ain't covering her own shame. She went to her friends talking about, you know, I could imagine. It wasn't that bad. I was just dancing, you know. While her friends were telling her, nah, man, it looked bad. It looked bad. Okay?
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
You see what I'm saying? You could tell by the countenance of these women, man. They're all whores. You see? If you're not in this truth and you have changed your ways, you're a whore. Okay? You're not following the instructions that the Lord gave you. Okay? You're a whore. Talking about, I'm a queen. You're right. Because a queen goes into being a whore. And guess what? I ain't going to treat no woman like a queen. Okay? At the end of the day, Salakia, I'm not going to be with no queen. Okay? I want a virtuous woman. And obviously, like I said, we ain't going to get that here. Okay? You want to be treated like a queen? Hey, you should know, man. If you knew the root word of a queen, man, you should know that you've been being treated like a queen. The whore that you are. Okay?
If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
And that's what's going on. These women are abusing themselves with the liberty that they got here. Okay? Abusing everything. Okay? They abuse their bodies. Right? You see? That I could do whatever I want. Right? You don't tell me what to do. Okay? All that shit's going to change soon. All right?
Watch over an imprudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
You see? So this woman don't care. She gonna ride that cock carousel, man, everywhere she go. You see? She don't care. As long as the man got money or some type of status in the streets, you know, if he's well dressed or whatnot, all these women don't care, man. Just another notch under the belt to these women. Shameless. Shameless. They don't care. Talk about what am I doing? Then they blame the man. I guarantee that she went home. He's telling her to get out or something, and this is how it always plays out. Well, you don't give me enough time. Meanwhile, the man's probably working 10, 12 hours a day, right? You don't give me enough time. This is your fault. I need more affection. All types of motherfucking excuses, man. Instead of saying, you know what? I fucked up. I'm a whore. I shouldn't have done that. You know, that was a shameful act. No, it's the opposite. It's your fault. You did this. You drove me to do that. You never take me out. You never do this for me. Right? You don't put me on a pedestal. Man, the hell with you women, man. Okay? The only thing I hope I see is me looking down from a chariot, right, with my son and the brothers, Lord willing, and we see all you harlots burning. Okay? Suffering that death by pain. Right? Written in 2nd Ezra chapter 9. That's what we hope for. We ain't gonna put you on no damn pedestal. All right? We weren't made to worship you. Okay? We were created to worship the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. You were made to serve us. Okay? You done forgot, but you gonna remember. You gonna remember. Okay? And you're fucking starving. Right? Barefoot in the streets, right? All these hungry animals ready to come grape you. All right? And you got no protection. Okay, you wanted to play the harlot. All right, now you reap what you sow. Okay? So, let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20.
There's a book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20. Search in the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness.
You see? So these women do whatever they want, man. You could catch them red-handed. And like I said, full of excuses. That narcissistic bullshit is your fault. Okay? I ain't doing nothing wrong. Oh, it was just a dance. You know? Man, you know, rubbing his whole joint on her. Okay? But it was nothing. Oh, it was just a dance. You know? It was just having fun. Okay? This is the mindset of a woman, man. Okay? I ain't doing nothing. Okay? We're going to see when the Lord brings his judgment upon you, woman, man. Okay? You guys have to learn. Okay? After what you've done, and you've become enemy of the state number one to Israel, man. Okay? Because you destroyed us from within. After everything you've done, you must pay with evil E. Okay? You must pay with evil E. Why? Because the wicked are reserved for the day of destruction. Okay? And you women are all wicked. All of you are wicked, man. Okay? So, this is the way of an adulterous woman, man. You see? She go out there doing whatever she wants and thinks nothing of it. Okay? No accountability. All right? So, let's close it out. Let's go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, and let's go to verse 10.
There's a book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
You see? So guess what, man? That man, you see, that man on stage, that singer, to make himself feel good, like, yo, I'm the man. You see that? I took another man's wife on stage, you know, and did what I wanted to. Okay? Hey, you already committed adultery. Okay? You committed adultery. She committed adultery. All right? And guess what? The scripture says, right? That even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. So unless they repent, which highly likely they probably won't, especially him, getting all that money to perform, and it ain't gonna be the first or last time he does it. It ain't the first time he did it, and it ain't the last time he's gonna do it, you know? Because this is what these guys do. They stroke their ego doing things like this, belittling other men, right? And using their status, you know, to bring shame to families in such a way, man. But you're gonna be put to death if you don't repent, along with that woman, okay? Why? Because shameless Eve doesn't care, man. She's running rampant, and it's only going to get worse until the Lord come back. You see? So this lesson is shameless Eve, nothing new. And Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rukakodash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abal babal.
Abba.
Kum yasharala.
Kum yashwala.
Shalom.
Shalom.